Arienne here from seeyousoon.ca. Today, we're getting active and exploring some of the best hiking trails here in Toronto. Because believe it or not, you don't have to leave the city in order to reconnect with nature. Now, before I get started, make sure you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and you've hit that notification bell. To help me with this video, I am pulling out all the stops and bringing in an expert on the matter. I'd love to introduce you all to my friend Lauren. She runs the amazing website ontariohiking.com, the go-to source for all the best hiking trails here in the province. So if there's anyone who can weigh in on the best hiking trails in Toronto, it's her. So what do you say, Lauren? Should we get started? Let's go!
Let's kick things off at one of my favorite Toronto trails, the Glen Stewart Ravine. This hidden forest escape is located right in the middle of a Toronto residential neighborhood and is a protected natural area in the beaches. So, what makes Glen Stewart Ravine such a beautiful place to go hiking? It's one giant boardwalk trail through the forest. No matter where you go, you'll be shaded by a canopy of red oak and maple trees overhead. While it's not a super long path at 1.3 kilometers, it's a great place to go for a short walk in nature. Glen Stewart Ravine is perfect for beginner hikers, families, and people of all ages. There are access points on either side of the Glen Stewart Park Trail from Glen Manor Drive East and Beach Avenue, and you aren't far from the shops and restaurants on Queen Street East. It's easy to fit this lovely short walk into your other daily plans in the city, as it should only take you about 20 minutes to walk the entire out and back trail.
Now let's head to the west end to one of my favorite trails, the Humber River Recreational Trail. This multi-use trail runs alongside the Humber River for over 13 kilometers. There are multiple access points, so you can hike as much or as little of the trail as you like. The trail is paved and well maintained, with a little bit of elevation gain, making this trail perfect for all skill levels and ages. There's quite a lot to see along the Humber River Recreational Trail, from birding and wildlife encounters to watching kayakers and canoers float on by. The trail is diverse in scenery and will bring you past parks, through wooded areas, under bridges, across the river, and past some beautiful street art before concluding at the Humber Bay Arch Bridge on the shores of Lake Ontario. What I love about this trail is you'll pass through a variety of landscapes, and with so many access points, you can make this a short outing or a full day hike.
Next up, we're taking you to a really unique park in the Greater Toronto Area that's the first of its kind, Rouge National Urban Park. Located about a 30-minute drive northeast of downtown Toronto, Rouge National Urban Park is Canada's first and only national urban park. The wide variety of natural, cultural, and agricultural landscapes makes it one of the most biodiverse parks in Canada. There are many hiking trails at Rouge Park across this expansive 79 square kilometers of land. To give you some reference, this is 23 times larger than Central Park in New York City. You can keep returning to Rouge Park over and over again for new hiking experiences each time you visit. I suggest checking out the Vista Trail for its two-level observation deck overlooking the forest and the river. The Mass Trail follows an old logging route from over 200 years ago. And the Orchard Trail features forests, wetlands, and the remnants of early European settlements. Before you visit the trail, download the official Parks Canada app for Rouge National Urban Park to access all of the trails and learn interesting details about the park as you hike.
Now, for a trail that will keep you in the heart of the city but make you feel like you're far from it all, we're bringing you to Moorpark Ravine Trail. Running from Mount Pleasant Cemetery down to the Evergreen Brickworks, this 2-kilometer trail is a lush oasis in the city. The tree-lined canopy of maples, oaks, and beech trees provide a lot of shade, making this a great option on a hot summer day. The gravel and earthen-packed trail is wide and flat and runs alongside Mud Creek. On quiet days, it's not uncommon to catch a glimpse of a deer or two as well. A landmark feature of the Moorpark Ravine Trail is the impressive Governor's Bridge. Originally built in 1923, the towering bridge creates a beautiful juxtaposition of Mother Nature with urban construction. Access points can be found at Moore Avenue, the pedestrian bridge at Heath Street and Hudson Drive, Chorley Park, and the Evergreen Brickworks.
And lastly, with so many natural areas in Toronto, we're going to wrap things up in one of the largest spaces in the city along the Taylor Creek Trail. Located in the east end of Toronto, this 3-kilometer trail runs through 182 acres of mature forests and along gently flowing rivers. The Taylor Creek Trail is perfect for hiking and biking as there are both paved paths and narrower dirt trails. You'll cross steel and wooden bridges where you can catch glimpses of the pretty waterways. The forests and marshes support a diversity of wildlife and regionally rare plants. There are also quite a few open grassy areas and picnic sites if you'd like to enjoy a picnic lunch on the way. You can access the park from Don Mills on one side and Victoria Park on the other, and it's only a 10-minute walk from Victoria Park subway station if you're taking the TTC.
Now before we go, we wanted to share some tips to ensure you have a safe and fun hike.
Number 1, always research the trail ahead of time. Know the access points, the total distance, and anything else you may need to know for your journey.
Number 2, wear comfortable shoes with good support, especially if you're going to be hiking over varied terrain.
Number 3, always bring water. You do not want to get dehydrated out on the trails.
And lastly, as the saying goes, leave no trace, only footprints. Do not throw garbage on the trails, do not litter. Whatever comes in, comes out with you.
Alright, so those were 5 of the best hiking trails in Toronto. If you have a favorite that didn't make the list, please leave it in the comments below.
Now a big thank you to you, Lauren. Thank you so much for helping me on this video. Again, you can find her at ontariohiking.com, which I will link at the end of this video and in the video description below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet already. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you soon.